Okay, we in Psalm 78 and 10. He's telling us we're supposed to teach each generation, the children, the laws, the statutes, commandments of the Most High, so they can teach their children. So verse 10, they kept not the covenant, the contract, the agreement of the Most High. They refused to walk in his law. Just like y'all say, we not under the law today. This is what we did in the eyes of the Most High, and forgot his works and his wonders that he had showed them. Marvelous things did he in the sight of their fathers, in the land of Egypt, in the field of Zohan. He wanted us to brag about him and tell our children these things concerning the Most High. Talk about him. But if it's not there, it's not in them, it's not in them. But I told you in verse 6, this is where they put their little sorceries at. Why it's not happening, this seemed like it came true. That the generation to come might know them, might know the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Because y'all saying we not under the law, so y'all fulfilling this. They put their little witchcraft here, their sorceries here, their spells here, that the generation to come might know them, the laws of the Most High, which y'all say we not under. Even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children. They've done that. Job 19. Job, the 19th chapter. That's where they got the little sorcery symbol at. That's what this lesson is about. Everywhere they put here, this is to counteract what it is that we read. Job 19 and 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. They don't want that to happen. That's why they got their little sorcery symbol there. Their witchcraft symbol there. Because our power, our Redeemer liveth. And he gonna stand at the latter day. Where? Upon the earth. Right here. And deliver the 12 tribes of Israel. They got the little symbol here. The witchcraft here. Go to Genesis 12th chapter. I'm just about finished. Genesis the 12th chapter and the 3rd verse. For now. I'll show you this. You know, I do it. I'll be going in deep through the power of the Most High. All praise the Most High. Genesis 12 and verse 3. We have it here. What does that say? Genesis 12 and verse 3. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curses thee. Got their little fort, their little witchcraft, their sorcery symbol right there. And I will bless them that bless thee. Nobody blessed us as the children of Israel. And curse him that curses thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. You see. You hear what he say? He gonna curse him that curses thee. And oh boy, have we been cursed. They cursed us. And bless them that bless thee. Because the Most High, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. It said, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. And if you think about it, all families of the earth are blessed, especially to our inventions, the things that we invented. This place would be primitive without our inventions alone. Genesis 27 and 29. Genesis 27 and 29. And we just so happen to be with the superpowers of the earth in our captivities. Genesis 27 and 29. Most time you read in the Bible, we in captivity. See, let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Got the little sorcery right here. Got the little witchcraft right symbol right here. Got the little spells they're trying to put out right here. They say, let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be masters over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. cursed be every one that curses thee, and blessed be he that blesses thee. So, to let you know, point blank, when you see the judgment, I've been through many classes, many lessons on the judgments that's coming and going down. If thou didn't know, just look at it. I just did one last night on the judgment in these last days. Okay. Go back to Genesis 9:27. Genesis 9. These are where they have put their little demonic symbols, their elite in high places. They try and counteract what it is that's for us. Genesis 9:27. The Most High shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. Straight up. So, Ephesians 2:13 and 14. Ephesians 2:13 and 14. Ephesians 2:13 and 14. Ephesians 2nd chapter 13 and 14. But now, Mashiach Yahushua, ye who sometimes will fall off, are made nigh by the blood of Mashiach Yahushua. We went over this already. Well, he is our peace. That's where they put their little symbols at. He is our peace. Who have made both one, talking about the northern tribes and southern tribes, that was split after King Solomon passed, and under Rehoboam and Jeroboam, Rehoboam being the leader of the southern tribes, and Jeroboam being the leader of the northern tribes. You say, Mashiach Shai, who have made both one, and have broken down the middle wall of partition between us. And Paul could say us because he was like not rolling with Peter and all of them. He would have Mashiach Yahushua in Jerusalem. So, when you look at, let me show you. I'm gonna end. Because there's so many that I have. See all these right here. I can't go over all this right now. You know I'll be doing it. But all this right here and all this right here, I can't do all this right now, so I think I do enough to let you see that this one here, Daniel 7:18, yep, this time, Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, Psalms 148:14, shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever. I just look up forever. That's every time you see forever, they got their little witchcraft, sorcery there, hoping that it won't happen. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. But see, you gotta realize, back to Isaiah 47th chapter. And verse 12, it says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries. What I just showed you, they put their little symbols of sorceries and witchcrafts and so forth. But he said a multitude of sorceries, witchcrafts, and it's working because our people are in spiritual darkness. Bunch of robots and robot teas, bunch of spiritual puppets. Come on. Bewitched in naughtiness, in spiritual darkness until this day. So we say, stand now with thine enchantments and with thy multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou may be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Say, behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor a fire to sit before it. He's telling you. Verse 7. He said, and thou said, I shall be a lady forever. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. You ain't lay these things to thy mind. Neither did remember the latter end of it. That's the last days. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given the pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thine heart, saying in mind, I am, and none else beside me. I showed you. They said, there I am, and none else beside me. Who else said it? Who else put their pictures in the Bibles saying that they are I am, if it's not them? And none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection. Why? For the multitude of thy sorceries. I just showed you where they put all these symbols of sorceries and witchcrafts in these scriptures that I gave you. And for the great abundance of thine enchantments. But thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Because the Most High long suffering. But his eyes are upon the sinful kingdom, so he will destroy from off the face of the earth. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. This is future prophecy. Thou shalt not know from whence it rises. And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. See? So he already said it. That's why Daniel 7:18 says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So naturally they don't want that to happen, because they're not the saints. Verse 27. And the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of the kingdoms under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. And that's where you put their sorcery right there, right? Yeah. And all dominions shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. That's all I gotta say. So I hope you will look at this and look at what it is that is working against us. Because the devil knows he got a short time, coming out with much wrath, coming down upon those that keep the commandments of the Most High, the laws of the Most High, and have the testimony of Mashiach Yahushua. Revelation 12:12 and Revelation 12:17. So that's why we have to fear the Most High, repent and come back to his laws, statutes, commandments before it's too late. And put your head in this book and learn. You turn off the TV, turn off the social media, and learn what it is that's going on in this word. So you can have a closer relationship with the Most High, that you can fulfill what it is that it says in 2nd Ezra 2:25 down, Psalms the 91st chapter, Job 5 and 19 down. Be safe. And have the peace of Mashiach Yahushua to the glory of the Most High. And with that I say, Crumb, Most High Power, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob in the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Crumb, Mashiach Yahushua, and Crumb Yasharallah. And I'm out. Shalom.